Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with Office Lovers. So we did the poll, and the poll was interesting. Pretty much Haruyuki Otori won with a landslide victory. I don't recall off the top of my head how much he won by, but I do remember he won by a crap ton. Like, there's everyone else had like one or two votes. I think I said it in the video blog where like I announced everyone who was coming out this week, who we're all doing for everybody, and all that good stuff. So if you're curious about for other episodes, shows for the other games, just check out the video blog and you'll find out about it. Anyway, out of curiosity, we only get 4 pictures. I can't count. 5 pictures. And how many episodes we have? Oh, I thought one of them said bad ending. I was like, damn. Alright, so 8 chapters and 2 endings. So this will be interesting. Anyway, let's get started with chapter 1. Chapter 1. A sudden change. With the boss. A few days had passed since I found out I would be joining the big project. It was still too soon for me to see any real change in what I did at work, though. Is this everything? I neatly stacked up the reports I had just finished in front of me. This is no different from the work I used to do. With this new Christmas project, I thought, I'd be working on entirely new things. Instead, I found myself repeating the same old work that I had become accustomed to. Though the project had only just started, I was so disappointed to see no change yet. Sometimes it felt like the whole project was just a dream that I had. Hey, I heard you were chosen for the project? Yeah, I was. How lucky is that? Just look at all the amazing people you get to work with. It felt like a dream. I'd only started believing when people spoke about it to me. What kind of products are you making? None of that has been decided yet. Oh, well, good luck with it. Thanks. I knew things would change if I just waited. Little did I know how hard waiting would be. Maybe the project was moving ahead without me after all. Do you have a moment? Oh, Mr. Hyoga, did you need me for something? Why would I come here otherwise? Right. Sorry. Anyway, there's something I need to talk to you about. What is it? This project marks your first time working with the CEO, right? Right. And you haven't spoken to him before? No, I haven't. I figured as much. It made me wonder if I'd done something wrong when he let out a long sigh. You should introduce yourself to him at once. You mean, right now? Well, you've had the past few days to, but you haven't given it a thought. Sorry. It'd be the right thing to do, considering you'll be working together on this project. I guess so. What about the other people in the project? Should I talk to them too? We've seen you around, so there's no need to introduce yourself. I didn't argue. I mean, less work for me. Let's go. Wait a second. What about these reports? Handle them later. I already told him we're coming. He began to leave without me. Wait for me! I chased after him in a hurry. We quickly arrived at the CEO's office. Mr. Otori? It's me. I brought Sakiko from marketing. Can we come in? He knocked softly on the door while peeking inside. Yes, come in. I've been waiting for you. I don't know why I made him purr. I made him purr to another guy. Oh, God. This is not a BL. This is not boys' love. This is not yaoi. I've lost my mind. Hello. Hello, sir. Do I get pictures? Yay, picture of an office. I followed Mr. Hyoga into the office. Since it was only the second time I'd been in this room, I still felt pretty nervous. You have to excuse me while I finish this. It will only take a moment. He looked over the pages he was holding while occasionally writing some notes. That should do. Sorry to keep you waiting. If I had known you were busy, I would have come at a better time. Don't worry about it. Working on this project together means we're partners now. Come anytime. He answered with a smile. I don't see the smile, but okay. Understood. Thank you for bringing her. He stepped towards me, brushing my cheek with his hand. What? I felt the warmth of his gentle touch on my skin. His face was so close I could feel his breath. My heart was pounding so hard I couldn't even speak. You have nice eyes and lovely skin. His fingers swept across my lips. Mr. Otori. Hey now, I haven't done anything wrong. Mr. Hyoga shouted at him, making him take a step away from me with his hands in the air. Just like, I didn't do anything. It was now or never. With my heart still racing, I tried to introduce myself. Mr. Otori, I'm sorry I haven't spoken to you until now. You're Sakiko, right? Yes. I love these little bars. They're different. Yeah. Anyway, let's just be quick about it. All right, then. Nice to meet you. That's it. Huh? Nice and simple. Nothing wrong with that. It's better that way. But apparently not all people think the same way as I do. Be careful who you do that to. I'm sorry. That was a joke. Never mind. Here we go again. Who cares anyway? I don't really care how people act as long as they get their work done. Stop saying things like that. Isn't the most important thing to do a manager anyway? I see what you're saying, but he's not going to shut up unless you do it his way. So, care to introduce yourself again? Sure. I wanted to do it right from the start, but were you going to from the start? How did you... When you're the CEO, you get better at reading people's expressions. It's easy to see when people are thinking, especially people are straightforward as you. Sorry, I got off track. Start with your name, and then your clothing sizes. Mr. Otori. It was obviously a joke. I don't really want to know, so don't tell me. How is this not sexual harassment? I'm just trying to break the ice. I wouldn't harass anyone. I know how nervous she was, and tried to lighten up the atmosphere. Sorry. You don't need to be. It's natural to get nervous when people talk to a CEO. Still, I do feel a little better now. You do? Great. He seemed to be an interesting person, but I had no idea what he was thinking behind that smile. Rumors about him are right. He really was an Inujima. As you already know, my name is Sakiko and I work in marketing. Nice to meet you. You too. We'll be working hard soon enough, so get ready for it. I'll do everything I can. And now that the introductions are out of the way, what do you want to do? He suddenly asked a wide open question. What do you mean? It's almost lunchtime. Want to get lunch together? Just the two of us? You and me? Who else? It's not like Mr. Hyoga and I would ever go out to lunch alone. I mean, could. Just look kind of no, yeah, you guys could. Unfortunately, my work doesn't finish itself. See what I mean? So what do you say? Shall we have lunch? There's no way I could see myself having lunch with him. Besides, I'd be so nervous I wouldn't even be able to hold an open conversation. On the other hand, it seemed rude of me to reject his offer. We'll just let him decide first. Great. I'm just going to play it safe. Ask her another day or something. She has work to do today. Is this true? Yes. Shame, truly, but work does take priority here. I breathed a sigh of relief. It wasn't nice of me to think it, but I just didn't want to be stuck alone with Mr. Otori. Can I invite you sometime else? Sure, it would be my pleasure. Hopefully then you'll put more time into looking pretty. Huh? Your skin is nice, but you should pay more attention to your makeup. Especially considering we work at a makeup company, right? Yeah. How many times have I heard that? Of course I wanted to, but I just didn't have the time. We must be leaving now. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Following Mr. Hyoga's lead, I bowed my head to Mr. Otori. Please, come again. I would welcome a visit from you any time. Thank you. With a final bow, the two of us left his office. Thanks for the hat pack there, Mr. Hyoga. We had just returned to the office. I stopped Mr. Hyoga for a moment to thank him before he had a chance to leave. What are you talking about? It was a lot easier to skip his offer when you said I had work to do. What do you mean? He's just being honest. Oh, God. Uh-huh. You have work to do, right? I do, but it wasn't my intention to help you there. From now on, you're on your own. All right. I'm sorry. Though he does seem more interested in you than usual. Really? I wouldn't worry about it now. Whatever it means, you'll find out eventually. With that, he walked away towards his own department. What did he mean that Mr. Otori was interested in me? I vaguely recall being told something along the same lines as Mr. Saijo, too. Have I done something to attract his attention for some reason? No matter how hard I thought, there was nothing that came to mind. Mr. Hyoga was under the impression I would figure it out sooner or later. I shouldn't worry. I need to put that thought on hold and get back to work. I gathered my thoughts and continued my work from before. It was in the afternoon when I finally got to a good place to take a break. With a lot of work out of the way, I started thinking of products for the Christmas project. What were the sales last year for the holiday season anyway? In the end, no matter what product we design, it would be useful to reference past sales. Of course, that sort of data was kept in my very own marketing department. I worked on collecting all data I could get my hands on that might be useful. This is about all I can do to help right now anyway. With so many amazing people in the team, I had to do whatever I could to help out somehow. Hey, isn't that... Yeah, what is he doing here? Completely focused on collecting data, I barely noticed how noisy it had become around me. The women were especially loud. They were standing on their toes, all looking the same way. Wonder who's here. I looked the same way as everyone else. Mr. Otori? And there he was with his usual charming smile. I wonder what he came here for. The other employees were whispering among themselves over the new arrival. I can't believe how handsome our CEO is. Yeah, he's so young to be one, too. I've been his fan ever since I saw him on TV. Wow, he's so popular around here. He often appeared on TV for being such a young and successful businessman. It was no mistake that his looks and success made him popular with the ladies. Apparently, the media followed him closely, trying to scrape together any scandal they could. Mostly, they just tried to find out if he had any secret admirers. Alright, everyone, forget about me. Go back to what you were doing. What he was asking for seemed impossible, considering how worked up everyone was. If you don't get back to work, I'll get angry, you know. Despite what he said, a smile was still spread across his face. I couldn't figure out if he was serious or not. Then again, I just met the man. Good. You're all such wonderful workers. What was he trying to hide behind that smile? I couldn't tell for the life of me. But still, what is he here for? Who cares as long as he's here? His presence was like that of a celebrity around here, it seemed. There you are. He briskly walked in my direction. Huh? What? You don't mean like one of the others behind me, right? I knew I'd find you here. Why her? It's probably about that project or something. The clamoring voices dissolved into whispers. He came here to see her just because she's on the team? I don't believe that for a minute. I had some time, so I'm checking in with all the members of the project. Oh, how nice of you. I sincerely doubt the CEO would have had such free time to waste chatting with me. So, what are you working on? He leaned towards me and peeked at my computer screen. When I looked at him, his face was so close, I thought my nose would touch him. About the same time, my heart started pounding, the room filled with mummers once again. I'm just gonna tough it through this. As long as I didn't look towards him, there was just enough room to not feel awkward. What is it? I see you're going for the natural look with your makeup. Can you stop staring at me? It's embarrassing. Sorry, I need to keep my eyes on these papers right now, and not you. So, what is all this data? These are the sales figures for last year's Christmas products. I see. I should have guessed, seeing as you're in marketing. I thought some of this data might be useful for the project, so I've been gathering what I can. Very thoughtful of you to put this together in your free time. I wouldn't call it free time. Isn't this just as important as my normal work? Sorry, bad choice of words. Did I upset you? No, not at all. I can see you're passionate about work. He has a good eye. Good thing we brought you on. He? Oh, don't worry. It's nothing. But who's he? I want to know. You did a really good job sorting all this, and it's put together very well. Well, this is about the only thing I am good for anyway. Don't say that. This is excellent work. Being told that made all the effort worth it. You really did a nice job with this, too. He ran his fingers through my hair. Okay. You are very touchy-feely, aren't you? This is sexual harassment. This is totally sexual harassment. It happened so suddenly that I froze in shock. Maybe I should do this more often. I, um, I'll stop right now. I have to save some for later, you know. He pulled away from me and smiled. I better get going now. Our next meeting will be exciting. It will? Yes, look forward to it. He left, leaving me thinking about the hidden meaning in his words. Later, I heard from someone that Mr. Otori had only visited the marketing department that day. In other words, he didn't see any of the other members of the team. So why had he come to see just me? A few days later had passed since Mr. Otori had come to visit me. The project team was all gathered for a kickoff meeting in one of the meeting rooms. Looks like everyone's here, so let's begin. As soon as he sat down, he began passing out some papers he had brought with him. It's very important we're ready by the release date. Failure is not an option. Of course, Christmas only came once every year. Today, I'd like to assign the individual roles for the project. He continued his speech with a serious expression, one different from his usual smile. It only made sense, though. Any successful businessman was serious about his work. First off, I'm leaving Mahiro in charge of perfume. Show us how good you can be. I won't disappoint you. And don't forget the Christmas theme. That goes for perfume and everything else, too. All right. Next is Kaido. You have nail polish. Okay. Try not to focus on one idea too much. I like to see a bunch of good ideas first. Hyoga and Ibuki will be in charge of eyeshadow. You got it. Okay. And finally, Mr. Saijo will take care of lipstick. Will do. Why do you say finally when I hadn't been assigned yet? As everyone, I expect only the best from you all. Impress me. Yes. What about me? Oh, yes, I forgot. You forgot me? Don't get mad, it was only a joke. Not a very nice one. Very well. As for your role, you have none. Huh? What do you mean I have none? What's the matter? She's part of our team. I have a better position for her. She'll be my girlfriend. What? That's not a team project I can definitely assure that. Even for Christmas, what are you all trying to dress me up for Christmas? What is this? Huh? I need you to always be on my side and support me. What are you talking about? Mr. Otori, could you please stop the jokes? We're trying to be serious here. I'm being very serious. How's that being serious? You can't just assign her to be your girlfriend. Bosses and secretaries dating each other happens all the time at work. I hate to burst your bubble, but I'm not even a secretary. What was going through his mind in the first place? Exactly. That's why I need you. I have no idea what you're talking about, really. So that's how it is. Huh? Do you know what he's saying, Mr. Hyoga? Basically, he wants you to become a secretary. I always knew you could think on your feet, Mr. Hyoga. Me? A secretary? Indeed. I need you to keep me up to speed on all the projects. No way. I'd never be good at it. Do you want to try being my lover instead? I will not. Then secretary it is. I'm glad we could work that out. We haven't worked anything out. I think you'd be perfect for it. You're a woman and know all about makeup. You have been with both sales and marketing and have perspective on both fronts. Even so, it's too much of a change for me. I couldn't do it. Not really. I thought you'd be perfect after seeing how you work. Even if you think so, it's still too much for me. I don't think a secretary is necessary part of this project. Who wouldn't be more fun with one? Whether it's fun or not isn't part of the question. Having one would allow information and messages to be conveyed much faster. True, but it would be too much for her to handle alone. Don't worry, I'll be helping her out. So what do you say? Will you be my secretary? Which is it? Yes or no? Okay. I have nothing else to do. Fine, I'll do it. That's the answer I wanted here. Thank you. Yeah. Who would have thought all this would happen in one day? If you don't want to, that's fine, but it will be your loss. What do you mean? You can leave the project or be my secretary. It's your choice. Of course I want to stay on the project. Right? So the choice is obvious. I look forward to working with you. Me too. That's more like it. It wouldn't be fun without you. Huh? Nothing. Just know it's going to be a good time. I can't wait. His smile was the same as always, but something sent a shiver down my spine. The meeting ran late, and by the time we were all dismissed, it was already night outside. I put together my things and got ready to leave for the day. All the while, I wondered what the eerie feeling I had earlier was all about. Do you have a minute? Sure. What is it? I don't think I need to say anything, but I will just in case. Say what? Well, it's about becoming a secretary for this project. More like I was forced into becoming his secretary. He isn't a bad manager or a bad person for that matter. However, there's no harm in being careful. What should I be careful about? You'll find out sooner or later. Just don't let your guard down, okay? He walked off, leaving me totally confused. What was that about? I feel exhausted today, or rather, the meeting left me drained of energy. Be careful of what exactly? Though I was excited to be on the project, what lay ahead weighed heavily on my mind. Could I really get through this project in one piece? I let a long sigh, alone in a deserted office. Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Oh, God. Well, I guess, I'm a secretary now. Yay! Which should be interesting. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next video. I'll put up a poll from episode or chapter 1 to chapter 6, in which you can vote for who will be the next guy we'll go after we finish Otori. I know we're like reaching ahead, but yeah, so remember to vote on that as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, Kaze out. Bye, guys.